Good morning, friends, and happy WIP Wednesday. Finally feeling better. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you right now, being my age, mid-40s, in the summertime, enough said. And then I deal with anemia on top of that, and it's hard to regulate everything because I can't eat red meat. And when I do, it makes me sick. So I have to make sure I'm keeping my iron levels up. And so yesterday's video I recorded on Monday because my sister-in-law is in town currently, and yesterday on Tuesday, I wanted to take her to my favorite bookstore in a city called Ojai, California. It's here in Southern California. And I knew it was going to be hot there. We got there, it was 88. And by the time we left the bookstore, it was 102. And this is an open air bookstore, so there's no air conditioning. You're relying on Mother Nature to send a good breeze your way. But it was nice. It was really nice. It didn't really start affecting us as far as the heat and all that until right about the very end when we were about ready to leave. So I am just drinking regular house blend coffee in my new coffee mug from Dollar Tree. It says, find joy in everyday blessings. I just barely woke up about an hour ago, so I'm still... Yeah, anyway, so back to the bookstore. We had a really good time with that. I was still feeling kind of... yeah. But by that point, I had already been taking iron supplements and everything, so it was starting to help. And I did listen to my body. Normally, when I've got multiple places I want to go, I just keep going. I don't stop for food or drink or anything. But yesterday was so hot. After we left the bookstore, I said, okay, let's go get drinks at McDonald's. And then from there, continued to Ben Franklin, which, if you know about Ben Franklin. It's just a fun old, back in the day, they would be known as a 5 and dime store. And yes, one still exists out here, and every time I'm in that area, I love to go to Ben Franklin. I did look at the yarn. I did not buy it, and I know it's going to be more expensive there just because it is in a small area, and the closest big store to buy yarn to Ojai would be, I don't want to say about 40 minutes drive, depending on which way you go. Depending on traffic too, it could be an hour. So yeah. So I'm going to kind of continue the Table Talk Tuesday into WIP Wednesday, just to give you guys a little bit longer of a video. I do really appreciate each and every one of you that did reach out and, give me the well wishes to feel better. That meant a lot to me. That helped me get through my day. So thank you. And I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. I have quite a few. I am very ecstatic about that. And my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and spending a bit of your Wednesday with me. But yeah, let's jump right into this. I'm just going to show you really quick what I found on our adventures yesterday. I did pick up a few books while we were there at the bookstore. If you are ever in Southern California and in that area, it is called Bart's Books. And actually have this. So there's their information. Again, I absolutely love their bookstore. I like to just go and walk around. Even if I don't buy anything, it's just so much fun to go and look. And they have a lot of really, really old books as well. Mostly used, but they do have some new as well. So I picked up this book, which she writes for Guideposts, or used to write for Guideposts, which I love Guidepost books, devotionals and that kind of thing. So there's that one. And then I picked up, this one sounded really interesting. I'm just showing you the back so that if you want to pause the video and read the description, you can. And then this one, this is an Amish author that my mom got me started on, Amy Clipston. And then there is that. So this was my my book haul from there. And then I did get a few things at, sorry for the crinkles, I did get a few things at Ben Franklin. Yep, that's everything. So I love buttons, as y'all know, for crochet and projects like that. So these were really, really cheap. These bigger buttons here, for all 5 of them, was 75 cents total. And then I have 2 smaller ones in here that were 20 cents total. And then I have 2 other ones that were 3 cents a piece that are in here. So really cheap for buttons. And they had a huge jar, huge glass jar of them, which was really fun. I just got some stuff for lanyard making for a project I am potentially going to tackle. We'll see. And then I noticed their seed beads were pretty cheap compared to like Michael's and stuff. These were $2.99 for these. So got those. And then I took a trip down memory lane, and I always like to get my best friend one nostalgia gift every Christmas and throw it in her box. And I got it now because I don't know if I'm going to be back out into the Ojai area before the holidays, because it is a little bit of a drive from us. Not too bad, but a little bit. Who remembers this game? Yeah. Hours upon hours when I was a kid, I played pickup sticks. I think if I remember, if my memory serves me correctly, my pickup sticks came in like a cardboard or a metal tube, the ones that I had. I can't remember. But yeah. And then there's also a book that I bought from Ben Franklin for my grandson, but he's got that with him, so he likes these little finger puppet books. They're board books, and even though he's 5, he still loves them, and I think they're great because they help him with his reading and stuff like that. So, you know, there's a little finger puppet to go along with the story. They're perfect. So that was that. I haven't crocheted a whole lot, honestly. Night before last was awful. No matter what I did, I just felt like my whole body was on fire. I had my air conditioner on, I had many fans going, I had my neck fan, and nothing was working. So I was finally able to cool down enough to just go to bed because I couldn't do it anymore. And like I said, it's been hot here. So what I have done, though, I did do a finished object. And my sister-in-law doesn't know it, but when she goes home later this week, I'm sending this home with her because she really liked it. I made a little pumpkin. And this is this is a crochet pumpkin, and the one thing I don't like about crochet pumpkins is you have to wrap the strings around and then tie it. So the pattern that I purchased for this is supposed to have the Mickey Mouse ears, but I was having such a bad day, I just could not get. And I can usually crochet a circle all day long, but that day, So I just turned it into a regular pumpkin with some vines on top. So I'm going to send this home with her. She goes home later this week. And that yarn was the Burnt Pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. Oops, I had it upside down. So I will be making more according to the pattern so that they come out looking like those. So there's that. Oh, no yawning. What else did I do? What else? Oh, I finished my granny score my granny score stuff continues, so I finished another one. Oh, I keep bumping y'all, I'm sorry. Let's see. I did work on my mom's blanket a little bit. Just a couple of rows, not too much. As you can see, I'm on the white right now. So there is that. Did, like I said, work on that a bit. Oh, this was the other one I worked on. All over the place this morning, guys. I keep feeling better and better today because we have a guest speaker at church tonight that is from around my hometown, and I really want to see this guy speak. So here's praying. So I finally took a project out of timeout, added some rows on my bag of day star blanket that I've been working on. I've had this in timeout for a while because, not because I was mad at it, but I just had other projects that were more time consuming. This is something I'm doing for myself, so it's a project that I don't need to prioritize. But I did throw a couple rows on that. So that is all of my WIPs. Like I said, it's been so hot, it's been hard to crochet. Just having even a granny square sitting on my lap was just like fire to my body. So that's okay. It's okay, I managed. Yeah, so that is what I have been up to, friends. In my mind, I've been planning how I'm going to do this Halloween blanket using those Halloween yarns that I showed you on Table Talk Tuesday. So yeah, so that's kind of it for today. Tomorrow is Thrifty Thursday. I'm hoping I can get a video up for that. I have one thing in mind. I'm going to kind of play it by ear, I'm going to be honest with you, for Thrifty Thursday, just because we've only got a couple more days of my sister-in-law being in town, and like I said in one of my previous videos, I haven't seen her in 8 years. When we went to Washington was the first time I had seen her in 8 years, and I've really been enjoying spending time with her and just hanging out and whatever. So I really want to spend as much time with her as I can before she has to go back home, because I don't know when we're going to be able to get back up to Washington. It might be 6 months, it could be another year. I don't know. So I'm going to try and push something out tomorrow for Thrifty Thursday. If not, I might push a video out on Saturday, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm gonna just play it all by ear. So if you don't see anything from me tomorrow for Thrifty Thursday. Don't worry, I'm okay, friends. It's just because I'm spending time with family before they go back home. So, yeah. So anyways, friends, I'm going to let you go. I want to get my Bible readings and devotionals done before my husband and son and sister-in-law and everybody get back from the golf course, because, yep, I went golfing this morning. It's a weekly thing around here. Actually, it's becoming a twice-a-week thing now, because my son is just, he is loving going to the driving range. So, and we have a really nice golf development center next city, two cities over. So it's a little bit of a drive, not horrible, but he's loving it, and my husband's loving it, so it's great. It's wonderful, and they get out there before the heat starts. So anyways, yeah, I just want to get a couple of things done, like I said, before they get back, because I don't know what the plans are before church. So anyways, friends, I am gonna let you all go. Remember, I love you. God loves you. Be kind. And for the love of sprinklers everywhere, don't hesitate to run through one in this heat, because, oh my goodness. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. The heat is no joke all over the place. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.